The mural was sort of the second part of the community building project. So the first part being the garden. We had about 40 gardeners. From that, built capacity in a lot of the folks and the ability to sort of envision something else. And so it was part of my dream to bring people together. The mural was a larger collaboration with artists, people from the church, and really an outreach to the community to share art with the rest of the community and to find out what they valued and what the interests that they had. So it was a really interesting experience. We were able to, both projects, we really involved the community a lot. With the garden, we handed out seed packets about planting the idea of gardening with people. And with the mural, we did open houses and had people come and did some presentations to residents in the area. Came up with a couple designs based on some of that feedback and that input. Put it back out to the community as a survey to get their response. So we did an online survey and we had, I think, maybe 140, something like that, responses, which was great. And this was the winner by a significant margin, so it's a big deal, I guess. And we're very talented to have Grace Law, who's an exceptional artist. She helped facilitate the whole process and also came up with the designs. Everybody's very happy with it. One of the interesting things about a mural is that there's quite a process in making it. And so there was a ton of people involved in painting, people from the community, people from the church, from different congregations, from the Cantonese, the Chinese, the English congregations, from the Sudanese congregations even. So it was a real uniting and very beautiful experience.
Hi, I'm Grace, I'm the artist. Michael and I and a whole bunch of other people from UCBC have been talking about creating a mural for many years. So this is what it is. It's a project made real after a lot of years of dreaming. This was my first sketch done, and it was on my mind because color, I feel like color out here is really important. And the landscape, just reflecting the hills on the north side of the church here and the garden, it echoes what's already going on. I don't think people realize how much time and energy is needed to complete a project like this. First of all, there's the beginning process, which is all the paper process and applying for grants, which Michael led all of that. And then there's the many hours of getting material and painting. So a group of us collected stories from Queen Mary Park community and ECBC, and we just listened to people's impressions of the community, their dreams. From that, major themes that came out were the earth, celebrating the beauty of the earth, and multiculturalism was another theme. The history of Queen Mary Park. It used to be a very affluent neighborhood.
This was one of the original suburbs when suburbs were a new thing. There was basically the Hudson's Bay Reserve, I believe, was just that way. It's all planned for that. There was a golf course that was over here. This is all new. People like the founder of PCL Construction lived over here, and a number of other important people in history. It's interesting. I mean, this is Queen Mary Park. Right next door is Central McDougall. Central McDougall has the school where the Edmonton grads used to play basketball in that gym. They were like the best basketball team basically of all time. I guess things started changing maybe in the 70s, 80s. A lot of this area was upzoned for apartments and the economy was doing really good. And then all of a sudden the economy collapsed. Basically, it became the sort of docking point for a lot of new immigrants and a lot of social housing, and as a result of that, the neighborhood became a lot more transient, I guess. It's in some ways it's benefited, in some ways it's had new challenges to have to deal with, and so it's very multicultural and very diverse. But some of the challenges that we deal with being an inner city neighborhood is the poverty, is the crime. This neighborhood had about 400 and something instances of crime last year versus other neighborhoods like Glenora or other similar neighborhoods which had maybe 50, something like 10 times the rate of crime.
it's not my biggest mural. It is just one panel smaller than my biggest mural. I've done in Little Italy, and that was through the works. So very thankful for that opportunity. I'm very thankful for this opportunity too. Just hope to keep making art, whether they be murals or other things. Yeah, I actually have to do this church's preschool mural. I can't say right now.